Hi guys, I'm back. I got two small projects for you today. An altered bottle and an altered salt shaker, and I'm gonna go through them quickly because I don't know. This is my third attempt to do this video, and my camera is kind of stopping and starting. I don't know what's wrong, but I get it done, I'm sure. Okay, let's do the salt shaker first. This was a vintage find, and you see the top here. Let's see, come on, focus. There you go. It's so vintage and torn already, so I didn't want to touch that, of course. And I just I wanted to have this as a storage for my smaller vintage buttons, so I didn't want to cover up the buttons because they're pretty as they are. And then I used a lot of scraps I have and some leftover flowers, some smaller resin flowers, and just finished it up quite easily. Very simple. Very simple. This even, see here, that one is like a cut off from a doily. Tiny pieces of pearl trim and so on. So, and I love how this turned out. It sits on my shelf and it's decorative and practical, and yeah, pretty practical. So that's that. And now you can see the bottle. And this one I got from the haul me and Vicky did the other day, and it was had a gold heart in front, but I ended up covering most of it. It's just a little piece down there, and I used this heart from a Norwegian shop. It's kind of fun to have something you don't have because you have all these kinds of things I don't have. So, but it's good for me to give away and swaps and so on then. So this one is gold. The ones I have had earlier, they're in silver, and I don't like to mix silver and gold, so this one is just in gold. Sometimes it's good to mix it, but I think it just gets to be a little bit overwhelming. And I've used some small resin flowers here, and they kind of got, the bling is kind of silverish, so that's enough for that. And there's a Martha Stewart. Oh, what's so wrong? Let's see if you can focus. Yay! There you go. Martha Stewart butterfly punch, punched out of vintage paper. I fussy cutted the lace from my scrap bag. On the top here I finished off with vintage lace. Then I put a stick pin, kind of a stick pin through the little, the big pearl, and then finished off with the pearl trim around to hide some glue and just to finish it off, so it became like a crown on the top, sort of. And then I made this flower. Let's see, that's just chiffon which I burnt edges on, and then there's this ruffle again. I don't know what to call it, but it's the thing plumbers use to insulate the pipes, actually. So I bought a big bag of that. And here's a little keychain charm and a vintage image Trisha gave me. Thank you, Trisha. And here you go. There's the gold lace. I love that. And I've been hoarding that for so long. And I just made some chain drop here. I didn't want to decorate the back. That's not it's not necessary. I just finished off my technical so it doesn't show. So that's that. And then there's the one thing I want to show you. You see here I use scraps on both of these, and what I do to make sure I use my scraps, which I have a lot of. Next to me here I got a a basket. This one is my junk, but here I got a bag full of scraps. And it's so easy for me to use it as long as I have it close to me. There's obviously a lot of stuff going on in here. It's things from amount of a lot of different projects, but I need to sort it out again now. But I'm gonna give away something. Me and Rosanna are swapping scraps actually. There's a lot of things you don't need yards to do something with it, and when you cut a piece and you end up with just like a piece like this left, I throw it in here and I can use it for tossy-mossy, smaller projects, actually inside the mini album, you know, on dress forms, boxes, for smaller details. So you see here, there's a lot of goodies in here, and well, it doesn't look like scrap for many, I know, but it's my scrap bag. So, but some of the stuff I need to get out of here because they're a little bit too big to be called scraps actually. So that's my scrap bag, and having it this close to me makes me able to use it all the time. And well, that's just a little organizing tip for me, and I hope you find use for it. And I hope you like my two smaller objects here that I altered. I do love them, and they're so pretty. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna say today, I think. Not a lot of rambling. And thank you so much for subbing me. I have had so many new subs lately. I'm kind of stunned. So, and I speak to you soon again, okay? Love you guys. Bye.